Today's readings invite us to reflect on three profound truths: the unknown second coming of Jesus, the dignity of human work, and the cost of Christian discipleship. God in His wisdom has hidden from us the day and hour of Christ's return, not with the intention to confuse or scare us, but to preserve our freedom and sustain our faith. Imagine if today we know that Christ would come in exactly 10 years. Many things would stop. Marriages would be cancelled, projects abandoned, education halted, innovations forgotten, civilization itself would come to a standstill, and humans would find no meaning in living. And many would turn to God out of fear and not love. But love that is compelled by fear cannot be genuine. It would not be the free reciprocal love that God desires of us. And this brings us to the church in Thessalonica, where some believers became idle, refusing to walk, because they thought the Lord's coming was near. But St. Paul firmly reminds them and all of us that faith does not excuse laziness. God Himself worked in creation and put humanity in the garden to till and care for it. So work is not a punishment, but a participation in God's creative plan. It is through our work that we serve one another and contribute to the common good. And to refuse to work when capable is not only laziness, but injustice toward others who must bear our burden. But beyond our daily material labor, there is a higher work, which is the work of the gospel. Every other thing must be shaped by it and point toward it. And it is not going to be easy, just as Jesus reminds us in today's gospel, that before the Son of Man returns, His followers will face persecution. Hasn't that been our experience in the world? That to be a Christian comes with scorn, mockery, and in some places, death. Just as Christ's body was persecuted, so too the church, His mystical body on earth, would endure suffering. But this persecution should not frighten us. It should rather remind us that our calling is not to please the world, but to be faithful to Christ and to transform the world, even if the price is our blood. When we make peace with this truth and are faithful to God, doing good works and loving one another, and frequenting the sacrament of reconciliation whenever we fall, we are then ready for the Lord's coming as we live in His will and in His peace. And may the Lord bless His words in our hearts. Amen.